Hi everyone. I just got done collecting and shredding some leaves from the garden and placed them in this bin to start making leaf mold. In this bin, I have leaf mold that's been processing for over 14 months, and I'm really excited to share with you how it turned out. In this video, I'll go over the benefits of leaf mold, how it's made, and share some tips on how to speed up the process. Please stay tuned. Leaf mold is a dark and crumbly soil conditioner made from decomposed leaves. When I think of leaf mold, images of a leaf-laden deciduous forest floor comes to mind. Over time, decomposers like fungi, bacteria, and invertebrates like worms decompose the leaves into a nutrient-rich humus, which amends the soil. Using nature as an example, gardeners can make leaf mold at home. There are many benefits to leaf mold. It's a rich soil conditioner which improves soil structure, water retention, and fertility. It's also an excellent organic mulch to insulate soil in containers and suppress weeds. There are several ways to make leaf mold. One way is to place leaves in a garbage bag with some holes created with a pitchfork. The holes allow air and water to pass through. Another common method is to make an enclosure with chicken wire circling the leaves around the outside with the top left open. However, I have found the best way to make leaf mold is to repurpose a plastic trash can into a leaf mold bin with holes drilled in the sides and bottom. This method keeps the decomposing leaves out of the sun and wind and keeps the leaves moist. A bin also allows for easy access to add more leaves and turn them from time to time. Leaf mold generally takes a year or two to develop. Shredding the leaves with a yard vacuum speeds up the decomposition process. Here I am collecting the leaves with my Works brand blower and vacuum. This vacuum shreds the leaves as it collects them in the bag. After collecting the leaves with the vacuum, I shred them a second time. This breaks down the leaves into smaller particles and increases the surface area of the shredded leaves, allowing fungal activity to decompose the organic matter at a faster rate. After shredding the leaves, place the material in the leaf mold bin and water thoroughly. The leaves are naturally hydrophobic and don't readily soak up the water, so I use a pitchfork to make sure the leaves are thoroughly mixed with the water. The holes in the bin allows excess water to pass and air to enter the bin. Let's take a look at how this leaf mold project is coming along. So in this trash can, you can see these leaves down at the bottom. They've been shredded, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that and wet it down and then refresh it with some more leaves. All right, we have this leaf mold bin refreshed. I started by turning the existing leaves and then adding water. We added more shredded leaves and added more water. Over time, I'll continue to add shredded leaves because the level will go down and it becomes quite dense over time. I'll also add water, like once every 2 or 3 weeks and keep it covered. This should be ready anywhere from 10 months to about a year. Let's take a look at the progress of this leaf mold. Since the last time I refreshed it, I put this burlap on top. And it's looking really good. Take a look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more shredded leaves in here and try to fill it up. I think this will be the last time I refresh it. Before I add the new leaves, I'm going to remove some of this and place it in a wheelbarrow here to the side, and then add the new shredded leaves down towards the middle of this bin. And as I'm removing this, I can see a lot of worms. It's looking really great. So this is fantastic. I'm going to add the new leaves down here so that the fungal activity and the worms can start to decompose it at a little faster rate. So let me go ahead and add the new shredded leaves. All right, we're all at the top. You can compress it a little bit, but you don't want to push it down too hard because you do want to have some of that air space in between all of the particles of leaves and the organic material. What I like doing is to place this burlap on top like this. And this just keeps the top from drying out. Even though it's enclosed, it will dry out whatever's on top. Then let's go ahead and water it in. All right, there we can see some water coming out of one of the holes at the bottom. So the water's made it down to the very bottom of the leaf mold bin, so we can see the water weeping out here. So, all right, let's go ahead and cover this, and this should be ready. I'd say probably in another three months or so. All right, let's go ahead and take off this lid and see how the leaf mold turned out. Okay, right off the bat, I see worms all around the edge of the bin. Wow, look at that. So I placed this burlap on top to keep the moisture in. And as I pull this back, you can see all of this worm activity, just amazing. So let me pull this off completely. Let's take a closer look at this leaf mold. You can see all the castings that have been created by the worms, and it's broken it down into this just beautiful humus, nice and dark. It's like black gold. It's been described. So this is ready to go. It's amazing just how many worms are in here. I did introduce them a while back, and they just have multiplied and created this beautiful humus. Take a look at this. There's a few larger pieces that are still haven't broken down. Looks like some petioles from the leaves. It's okay. But this is just amazing. Take a look at this. Just so rich and dark. And it has this beautiful earthy smell to it. So this is ready to go. I'm going to be pulling from here. I just see all these worms. Just amazing. Wow. I'll be pulling from this for amending the pots in my vegetable garden, as well as using it sifted for starting seeds. So there you have it. This is how you make leaf mold. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider liking and sharing this video with people you know. Please consider subscribing to our channel. We would really appreciate your support. And as always, thank you so much for watching.